Well, it's evening time over here, and I'm in the pantry looking for a quick meal. It's about 6 o'clock. I think today we'll have green chili prepper stew. The classic recipe has pork. We'll start with that. Potatoes, of course, to change the texture and add more flavor. Another potato product. We'll need a fresh onion. So we have one here, fresh onion. You could use dry onion, of course. Since I have a fresh one, I will use that. To make a soup, we need chicken broth, and then some spices. That's grilling seasoning, steak seasoning, but it has a lot of things in it that's gonna add nice to the soup. Just get more of garlic in there, we'll need that. Of course, it wouldn't be green chili stew without green chilies. Here is the academic level of green chilies. You might consider a beginner level of green chili, or a committed level of green chili, or if you're really dedicated, a dedicated level of green chili. I'm gonna put all of this in a pot and simmer it until these potatoes reconstitute, and then we'll be ready to eat. And then for dessert, a little brown bread, toasted with butter. Delicious. I hope I have a can opener somewhere. Let's get started. Mise en place, take one. All right, we got our mise en place ready. The steak seasoning, garlic, dice, minced garlic, it says. Black pepper. This is a tablespoon, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of salt. Of course, these two will be adjusted, the pepper and the salt, for taste. Then also, I put hot water in the potatoes so they can get warmed up or rehydrated. The pork is ready. Some green chilies, broth, and oil, and a diced onion. So let me fire up the gas and wait for that to heat up the pot, and then we'll saute the onion. Saute the onions, take one. Okay, let's see. Pan is hot. Let's put in some oil. I can't open the oil with one hand. There we go. Put in some oil, a couple tablespoons, blah, blah, blah. And then onion. We'll saute the onion for a little bit. That might be too hot. Let's turn that down. Saute. It's not really a cooking show. Okay, I'm going to let those turn clearish. This recipe could also use bacon if you had some. We don't use the bacon today, but we might someday. Okay, let's let those get clear, and then we'll go on to the next step. These are getting soft and they're kind of clear. Maybe not clear enough, but soft enough for sure. The next thing to go in will be the pork. I'll show you why in a second. Pan and shredded pork. I'm going to actually break this up so it's not a big blob. Just a little bit of breakage. It'll fall apart more as it cooks. But I don't want giant lumps. I want small lumps. Okay, it goes faster after this. I'm going to turn up the heat just to keep it going faster. Now, this is where the dump comes in. I don't know what order is the best. There's the seasonings. Here is the potato product that's had a time to soften. And here is the bone broth. I think I shook this up. Probably should have used two hands. see. Let me get another ingredient. I can't reach it. Then I also like the whole potatoes. Oops. Sometimes I drain the juice or liquid from these potatoes. Sometimes I do not. You can also use a sliced variety in this. Also nice. And now for the real reason we're doing this, green chilies. I just happen to have these cans. I also get Hatch green chilies in a jar, a 16-ounce jar. Gives you the level 4D dedicated 16-ounce jar. Today we're going to do 3 cans to start out with. And then if we need the 4th can, we will. We're all in. I'll scrape those in a second. And now, basically, let's just move everything around and let this simmer for 20 minutes or so that everybody's happy and warm. And then we'll serve. Stand by. While the soup is simmering, I'll warm the outside, and in a few minutes, the soup will warm the inside. Hatch green chilies. All right, let's have a sample. Now that we've simmered for a spell, pretty basic. Excellent. Let's check for how much spicy it is. It's gonna be hot though. And now for dessert. Brown bread. What is brown bread? Wheat and molasses, sugar, blah, 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 something. Cake bread. Cake bread. The trick is to open both ends of the can and then get the, oops, not the glue. Nobody wants the glue. Get the cake to come out of the can. Gonna have to use 2 hands. Yep. Okay, it's not gonna happen easily. Fingers. Let me get a knife and go in there and get the bread to come out. If I have to, I'll get this Sawzall. Stand by. Aha! Secret trick. You're gonna work. You're going to work. Ah, look at that. Amazing. Not only is green chili prepper stew good, it's helpful. Now, to get this ready, we're going to slice it. It has convenient little ribs to tell you how thick you want it to be. So, half an inch each. Half an inch each. Stand by. Sliced. Okay, I'm gonna put it into an air fryer, shaped like this, for 5 or 6 minutes. Air fry, 425 for 5 or 6 minutes. I know it says 9, but we just want to get it hot. Stand by. And now for the icing on the cake. Butter, cream icing, butter, confectioner's sugar, vanilla, and a pinch of salt. A little dab will do. Maybe 2 dabs. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be perfect. Stay. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's hot and it's a little crispy. That was longer than 5 minutes, but I think that's just fine. Enjoy. Brown bread and icing. Sweet.